So the plan tomorrow is to try to summit the Grand Teton. I didn't think it was gonna go because it snowed a couple days ago. And when I got to the park this morning, all the peaks were just covered in snow, but throughout the day, they've pretty much melted off and went from, snowy to wet to looking fairly dry. So I'm gonna try to give it an attempt. Kind of intimidated. And if it is sketchy up there, it is wet, just bailing, calling that now, making a rule on that. But pretty excited for tomorrow. So good morning from the Lupine Meadows trailhead. The initial plan was to do the Grand, but on driving in, it's just still too snow covered. I know the side I'm gonna be ascending is gonna be like even colder. So pulled an audible and I'm either gonna do Middle or South Teton, whichever one seems most likely to go once I get to the saddle. Lovely, super runnable trail to start with. How this one kind of works is skirt the kind of the mountains for like a mile and a half, then branch off right up a canyon. Then when you kind of hit Middle Teton, either go right to the Grand or left to Middle and South. So right now I'm enjoying it. Great temperature and pretty forest. Getting above tree line. Woo. This is our branch. The way to the Tetons now. Look at these goddamn views. I'd like screw running. I just want to enjoy these sights. Oh my god. This has to be one of the most incredible saddles I've ever seen in my life. Oh. Definitely feel a little bit of the legs from yesterday, but overall this is freaking beautiful. I'm feeling pretty decent. Taking the first food break of the day. This is boulder field number 1 of 2. Pretty inconsequential. Ah, this is so stunning. Ascending from the Meadows campground up to the saddle now, and finally got a little steep. Actually pulled out the poles and making use of them. Easy to motivate myself up here though. It's so gorgeous. So I got a little turned around in the rock field. There's a lot of cairns and a lot of not trail, but like also too much trail. But I think I am now on track to the Middle Teton saddle. Yes! Okay, now that I'm very rapidly ascending, I'm feeling my legs from yesterday. Fortunately, unlike the Wasatch, there's glaciers here and there's so much water just everywhere. Not an issue to refill, which is awesome. There are ridiculous number of moths and butterflies up here. It's so bizarre. Oh wow.
This one I think this one's called Icefall Lake.
Made it to the saddle. Look at this freaking view. It's a good hike up here. Some fun little scrambles. Excited now to head up to Middle. This is the southwest Couloir. About 1,000 feet to go. This is awesome. Really enjoying this. I think I can even run because it's so flat. So all the beta I had on this northwest Couloir is right. This shit is loose. I am hanging on for my life. But the views are sick. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. So cool up here. Pretty much I've hit the ice now. Need to be careful. Working my way through that stuff and not get hit by a rock for anyone coming down. Whew. This is hard with the snow and the ice. Really taking all my focus to get up this. It's pretty fun. I enjoy the adrenaline. And I will. I'm not afraid. I know you're on it. Middle Teton. Take a look at this. Top of Middle Teton. The whole world just opens up here. Ah. The Grand looks super impressive, and also I think I've made the right choice not trying to summit that. Any snow, that would have been a killer. I think I just got like the most perfect summit. Like obviously the snow's a pain, but there's just like no wind up here. It's pretty comfortable temperature wise, and I just can have clear views all the way to the winds. This is a really cool spot. Yeah, this is really cool. Well, about time to head down now. Should be real interesting. It's gonna be a long trek down this couloir. Gonna have to, burping. Gonna have to be really careful. Saddle. That descent from the couloir had no right to be as fun as it was. It went so well. It was so solid. Really enjoyed. I made a wrong turn and went into the wrong drainage, and it had me considering trying to work my way down this like glacier path, seeing if there was anything, and no, it's a glacier. I blame the cairns and other people's footsteps though. Totally not my fault. So now I have to work my way back and around and regain probably like 200 feet of vert, which kind of sucks. I'm pushing down the upper boulder field, and I think I've reached that point of the hike of I just want out. There's just nothing more aggregating than fields and fields of talus and scurvy. I can't wait until I get to the trail and just run. Back to the meadows. Only one more small boulder field to go, and then we are in Run Town. Woo! it's still really, really pretty. I mean, like, I'm soured, but like it is just so pretty in the sunset. Finally out of the rocks. From now on, it is just regular, ordinary trail. 4 miles to go. So that was the Middle Teton. Just a big, beautiful mountain. I had like 14 miles on the day and 6,000 odd feet of vert. It's a doozy. Blistered it on the descent. Just tried to redline it, and SAR was not called on me, which is always a plus. I'm gonna go get food now. I'm pretty tired. That took a while.